Hi, my name's Joe Bonzo. I am here at number 1 Ricart Nissan in Columbus, Ohio. Today I would like to show you the 2015 Nissan Murano. The 2015 Murano, this being an SL all-wheel drive. The headlights on the front of the vehicle being LED along with the taillights. You've got available in the fog lamps and then the V-Motion grille that is standard on the front of the vehicle in all of the trims. As you look at the side of the vehicle, you'll notice it's a brushed aluminum alloy wheel that is on the vehicle. As it comes around a little bit further, when we mentioned the power liftgate, the power liftgate is controlled by 3 different areas, either being on the back by the license plate, to the left knee on the dash for the driver, or with your remote key fob. The vehicle does not have to be on, nor does it have to be unlocked for you to walk up with key in your pocket or person to be able to touch the button and have it move, and then you've never had to reach in your purse, reach in your pocket for that key. The seats do lay down. You've got a 60-40 rear split with those back seats. I know Rachel had spoke about if she had put any of her for sale signs with her company for the houses being a real estate agent. That way it makes it more comfortable, as well as having clients in the car where it's a premium vehicle with nothing but luxury feel, as well as a conversation tunnel between the front seats and the back seats. Now that we're at my favorite part of the vehicle is the interior. The exterior, great aerodynamics, 0.31 coefficient of drag. You're looking at a crossover that has the aerodynamics of a sports car. But now that we're on the inside, this is where my favorite parts are. Not only do you have NASA-inspired zero-gravity seats in the front as well as in the back. This being an SL, it comes standard with leather, heated seats. The push-button start is going to be standard on the vehicle in this trim level. You've got an 8-inch screen, touch screen. You've got 60% less buttons on this than previous models. You've got a Shiftronic transmission. This is a CVT transmission in the vehicle. It has what's called D-step tuning. So you go to accelerate, everybody knows in the CVT that you don't feel the shift points. In this, as you accelerate either moderately or really accelerate and have your pedal to the metal, you're in a spot where it's going to simulate the shifts of a normal transmission. You can also take it down, put it into what would make it a manual transmission without a clutch. You can go through, when you automatically put it into that mode, it's going to drop 2 gears on its own because the system is realizing you're doing this because you need to have the extra oomph to get either on the freeway or around somebody safely. As I mentioned before, with the newer technologies, the cameras on the outside mirrors, you've also got a camera on the front of the vehicle as well as the rear. Simply putting the vehicle into reversed is going to turn on a round view monitoring as well as a backup camera. You can actually navigate through these screens where it'll show you in the around view only on the passenger side or only in the front or just with the backup camera. This also goes into play with the rear cross traffic alert, where that is what technology is being used and where it's going to alert you if backing out and you need to stop. You've got a premium Bose system. Comes standard in the SL. It is one of those where if any longer road trip, Rachel and Jerry had mentioned that they like to take a longer road trip, so not only is the fuel economy getting better, but between the NASA-inspired seats, Bose premium sound for enjoyment, the other safety features along with in the vehicle, you've got 6 airbags, the 7th being a knee airbag. The USB ports allow for back with Nissan Connect, social media, or any way where you can stay in link tune with your vehicle. While on these trips, if you are driving with your cruise control, it is actually going to be the intuitive cruise control. It will be set up so that sets the distance in front of you between you and the driver in front of you. If traffic goes all the way down to a stop, the intuitive cruise control will regain speed and pick you back up, where steering is the only thing you have to do. The rest it does on its own. The predictive forward collision warning. It's going to alert you with a light as well as with an audible tone. If you cannot get to the brakes fast enough, it will apply the brakes so that you don't rear end that vehicle in front as well. The fuel economy on this vehicle is overall average around 24. On the highways and on longer trips, 28 miles per gallon is going to be what you should be able to achieve on those trips, meaning that in that situation you could go upwards of 500 miles on one tank of gas. When on these long road trips or in everyday driving, if your tires become low on air pressure, the TPMS system is not only going to alert you when one or more is low on air, but it's also going to tell you which tire has what amount of air pressure inside of it. The remote start feature that is on the Nissan fob is standard on this model or the Platinum model. It's in a spot where if it's super cold and you don't want to go out to where it's at, you can remote start it from the house. If it's a hot day and you want the vehicle to cool off on the interior before getting in, especially if you're going to have clients, whether you're trying to sell a house or if you're simply on the way to the airport for Jerry and his job, what a great way to have everything warmed up in the vehicle or cooled down for that matter with a couple presses of the button, standard on the key fob. One of my favorite pieces of this vehicle feature is this roof. Not only can you keep it completely closed like it's not even there with the blind closed, but you can also open it up with no air moving through where it's just the visibility through an entire glass roof. Inside of this vehicle is very spacious, very premium. This just adds that much to it. Rachel and Jerry had also said that they were shopping with the Ford and the Lexus. One of the best ways to be able to compare competitors per what the trim level is, starting price, things like that, NissanUSA.com. Once you pull it up, if you actually scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can do this on a desktop, you can do it on a phone. I myself am doing it on my tablet. You go down where you go to compare competitors. Once you're already in compare competitors, it's going to allow you to pick the vehicle. It's that easy whether you would like to come in and see me and have me print it off, or if you're just going to pull it up on your own device while you're shopping, trying to get an idea at home on what you like. Rachel, Jerry, thank you for spending time with me today, checking out this new incredible premium vehicle. If there's any further information that I can be of assistance with, any way, shape, or form, no question too big or too small, you're never bothering me. Please let me know. I am always here in Columbus at the #1 Ricart Nissan dealership. Thank you very much.